Well, if there is one place in the world where I feel instantly at peace, that has to be Goa. The place and its quiet beaches, especially on the southern edge of Goa, they've opened me to innumerable stories, and experiences with travelers and lost souls from all over the world. Danny Goes Aum actually originated from my childlike curiosity to understand as to what makes these travelers come all the way from their distant land here. In fact, while sitting around lost at home in Mumbai, I remember it was during the COVID lockdowns, I was waiting for them to be lifted. I found it difficult to motivate myself to write my next film. Many of my daydreams during that tough phase involved seeing me travel to Goa again, something that looked extremely impossible then. But one day I woke up feeling good because I had this dream that I was a hippie reborn, who had passed away in the early 70s. So, you know, of course, I was born in 1974, so it's quite possible. Anyway, I needed to have a starting point as a storyteller, a personal reason to tell this story. Over the years, I also have developed warm friendships with some frequent travelers here, some ex hippies, artists, spiritual seekers, who frequent India at least for a few months every year. I've heard stories from old hippies about how they used to come here overland during the late 60s and early 70s. To imagine the spirit of adventure of these people to travel long distances in those days by bus or minivans through the tough terrains of Europe and US to India via Turkey, Iran, Afghanistan, Pakistan. I mean, it's incredible to even think about this. So, inspired by all this, I dug in deep and immersed myself in that era as I wanted to get the hippie vibe into this contemporary film. This is a contemporary film with a hippie vibe. You must have all heard about the Beatles who had been to India in the late 60s. There were rumors about George Harrison having been to Goa. I mean, in fact, this, I'm not very sure about it, but this made me at least listen to his songs, and I still turn to his music for inspiration, especially his collaboration with the Indian maestro, sitar maestro, especially his collaboration with the Indian maestro Ravi Shankar, Pandit Ravi Shankar as he is known. Then there are beautiful stories of Steve Jobs, Allen Ginsberg, and countless others, who have traveled to the East, which have always piqued my interest. Was it just the exoticness of this mystical East that attracted all these personalities to come on this journey to India? Or is there something else? Don't know.
Really peas, the fakey peas, the freaks.
So you are what they call a flower child.
Not really sure what I am right now. It's all a bit confusing.
Chacun pour soi est reparti dans le tourbillon de la vie. Jeune mots. Atmosphère, atmosphère. Arletty.
Danny Goes Aum is my way of saying thank you to this beautiful space in the world where lost people, confused people, burned out people arrive in search of something indescribable. Though the film takes on the point of view of Westerner, it mirrors the life of many Indians like me too, who live in cities nowadays looking for some kind of a higher purpose in life. This is a film that I had to make, a deeply personal film where I have tried to transfer the energy that I feel while roaming around this quiet place in Goa. I want to transfer this energy to the audience. It's a quiet movie, it's a meditative movie. The process of making this film had to be as hippie too as the vibe of the movie. If Danny Goes Aum, if this film, which I made with all my heart, can open up the new age audience also to the spirit of this peace and love generation, I would consider this humble attempt of making this film a success. Rest, who knows? I'll keep walking this journey and we'll meet somewhere along the way. Thank you. Peace and love. The new age peace and love. Bye.